So what are the areas? So where we are going to found these areas where we can hear the first heart sound, where we can hear the second heart sounds. So this one is, you can see the mitral and also bicuspid area and tricuspid area. Next one is the pulmonary area and aortic area. So these areas we are going to hear. So these are heart sounds. So at the over the mitral and also bicuspid area. So mitral or bicuspid area is situated in the left intercostal space. If you count the intercostal space, so if you hear the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, so here is going to hurt the fifth intercostal space. We are going to hurt the mitral or bicuspid valve. So you can see here mitral valve, the valve which is connected between the left atrium to the left ventricle. And also tricuspid valve is going to hurt located between the right atrium to the right ventricle. So this mitral or bicuspid valve is going to be in between the, so it located at the fifth intercostal space. So exactly where at the cardiac apex is there. So cardiac apex is going to be located at the fifth intercostal space. So the mitral valve sound heard near to the this region. So especially in the fifth intercostal space at the apex beat. So if any abnormality in the the beat in the apex, so it indicates the problem in the any problem in the bicuspid valve, are also called as the microsphere. So why we have to know, and also we have to check the tricuspid valve, and also it's present over the xiphoid process, in the sternum bone. That's ending the tip of the bone is called as xiphoid process. So this is going to hurt the tricuspid sound is best heard these regions. So why we have to heard these things? So if the first and the second heart sounds, the first heart sound especially because of the, it gives the closure of the atrioventricular valves, which are the bicuspid valve and tricuspid valve. So we can heard at the xiphoid process as well as the fifth intercostal space. We are going to heard at the apex. So if any sound, the normal sounds are going to be the first heart sound we are going to heard. So this area is the first heart sound we are going to clearly heard in this xiphoid process and also at the apex of the beat. So coming to the next one is the other auscultation areas of the pulmonary area and also aortic area. So these are the semilunar valves. So these are going to be present over the second intercostal space. This is close to the sternum, so you can easily understand here. So here is going to be the, just now we discussed the tricuspid valve near to the sternum and also mitral valve, so it's the fifth intercostal space. So coming to the is the aortic position and also aortic valve and also pulmonary valve. So these are going to be the areas intercostal space, and also this is also going to be second intercostal space. But this is going to be close to the sternum. So it's the left side. The pulmonary is going to be the left side, and also aortic is going to be the right side, near to the right side. So it's going to be right intercostal space. We will get the aortic area. So these are going to be the aortic, and this is going to be the pulmonary. So these are the auscultation areas for the lungs. So we can hear the first heart sound and also second heart sounds. So second heart sound is best heard in these areas. So especially in the second intercostal space, the right side, and also left second intercostal space. So these heart sounds are where we are going to heard in the at this pulmonary area as well as the aortic area. So these are the auscultation areas of the lung, the heart. So first heart sound and second heart sound, and also where is exactly the auscultation areas. So that's all about the auscultation of the heart or the lung heart sounds. So here we discuss, so first one is we discuss about the what is the auscultation. So what instrument we are going to use the auscultation. So what is the stethoscope? So what are the parts of the stethoscopes? So which part we are going to use for the high pitch sound and which part is going to for the low pitch sound. So we discuss, and also what are the special precaution measures we have to take while checking the auscultation. So where we have to check the auscultations, which room, and also what's the position of the patient, and also what is the normal heart sounds, what is the normal lung sounds, what is the abnormal lung sounds. So, and also where we are going to hear the normal one, what the conditions are going to face the abnormal sounds, we already discussed. So coming to this one is the heart sounds. In the heart sound, we discuss about the 4 heart sounds, and what is the normal heart sounds, what is the abnormal heart sounds. So in where we are going to auscultate these heart sounds. So that's all about the auscultation. So that's all about the lung sounds and also heart sounds. Hope you understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I can explain clearly the message. And also maybe if you practice in the clinical practice, if you go to the a clinical placement area, if you're practicing on the patients, you can understand, you can differentiate very easily what type of sound we can commonly heard in the what type of the patient conditions. So this will come if you are if you want to master these type of auscultation procedures, you have to thoroughly practice on the patients. You have to differentiate what type of the sound. Is it crackle sound, or is it ronchi or striders in the lung sounds, or is it, what is the normal, what is the abnormal? And also in the heart sounds also, you have to know where exactly we are going to hear the first heart sounds. So is it a high pitched or low pitched? So then you can compare. So this everything will come in the under the on the practice. So this one is a theory based. Then you, if you want to master, you have to practice the longer time, and also they can understand about the what type of the duration and pitch and intensity. Then only you can understand clearly. That's all about the lung sounds and also heart sound. Okay, thank you very much. See you in the next class.